Hey YouTube, it's Josh. I'm doing an official review on the Samsung 3D LED TV. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the design. So obviously this telly has the 3D capability, which I'll get into later. But at the moment we're watching 2D. So for those people out there that don't know, you can watch it in 3D or 2D. So the picture on this, we're watching 2D. We're just watching a channel in Australia. It's in HD. The picture on it is really, really nice. It's unbelievable. It's 720p, it's 200 Hertz, and it's got Edge LED. So it's an LCD LED. So it's got Edge LED backlighting, and it really pushes the light through the pixels and really gives you that sharp picture. At the moment I've got the brightness turned down really low because my camera doesn't handle it very well. But it really is impressive. Just that picture in 2D really is very impressive. So if you look at the design of the TV, it's the UA55C7000. Now it has a glass trim around the outside with another golden strip just going around the outside. But the stand is really what's impressive. When I looked at it in the photo, it didn't look that impressive. But it looked like, oh okay. But when you actually look at it in person, it is really that spectacular. Okay, so you can see that glass trim there with just that chrome outer skirt, and extremely thin. I've never seen a TV so thin. So it comes with this neat remote with it's brushed chrome on the front, some sort of brushed steel effect. And these buttons are quite cool, with a steel trim, stainless steel trim around the side. It feels quite good in your hand, with a black back, and takes AAA batteries. On the back you've got the headphone jack, you've also got an audio out, you've got a digital optical out, you've got USB 1, USB 2 which is used for the recording, HDMI in, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here you've got the 2 composite and the component. Over there you've also got the antenna adapter and the LAN adapter. Because the TV is so thin, they can't have physical connections, so it's got to have these adapters. So with the component, it's got component to 3.5mm jack, it's got composite, red, white, yellow, to 3.5mm jack, and another composite to one of Samsung's connections. It's also got the network cable to 3.5mm jack. Actually, sorry, that's the optical out, and this is the network to hook it up to the internet at TV. Okay, so also built into this TV, so if you hit the content button on the remote, it brings up this little menu while you can still actually watch TV. So the first feature it has is internet at TV. I don't actually have this hooked up to the internet at the moment because you need to have it doesn't have a wireless card built in. You have to have it hooked up by LAN, or you have to buy a Samsung internet LAN card, which retails for about $100. So the internet at TV is all these different little apps. It's got movies, photos, the stocks, news, and weather. There's a few you can do, like YouTube. It also has a Skype feature. You can buy the Skype camera. Not sure what that sells for, but you can do video Skype calls through your TV, which is a really nice feature. So if we get back out of that, so it brings down this menu below. So it's got a really nice media play page here. Now, this TV can record TV onto a hard drive, like so. You plug in the hard drive into the back, and it'll actually record onto the hard drive. Now, this only works through the digital tuner. You can't actually record off the HDMI, which is a little bit of a pain because we don't actually have this hooked up to the digital tuner. It's running through a pay TV HD box, so we don't actually have any content recorded. I would have liked to show you this, but I couldn't actually. But you can pretty much hit the record button and it records straight off there, and you can set to record stuff to record. Now, so you can also, it's the plug and play, so you can actually, with all the stuff on your hard drive, it sorts it into movies. So you can have a look here, videos, music, photos, and there's some settings down the end there. Organises that all into that. Now, AllShare is a feature like DLNA, which is technology that Samsung uses to talk to their computers, their mobiles, and their digital cameras, and it can actually share over your Wi-Fi that information, like photos and videos. Now, the 3D feature, so you go to here to turn into 3D. So if we go here, so now it's telling you need to put your glasses on. I won't do that. So if I hit OK, now that first one is going from 2D to 3D. So that's going to turn your conventional 2D picture into 3D. Now, these two over here is how the people are going to broadcast it. They record it in 2 images and they send it over in 2 images. Your TV actually gives it that little gap, but yeah, so it sends it over in 2 images. Sometimes it can be next to each other or on top of each other. So as you can see, there's 2 images there. This is how it's broadcast. So they're much squished, so that's not right. But this is what your 3D telly does. It turns those images on top of each other and gives it the 3D effect. So let's now turn it into 3D. So at the moment it's broadcasting in 3D, so it's a little bit of a fuzzy picture. I've shown you through the design of the super sleek panel and the beautiful stand that comes with it. Now I've also the internet at TV and the media player, and also the feature to record off the digital tuner. So overall it is a really good package. Of course the 3D as well. The picture on it is very bright and a really crisp picture. It really is that impressive. So as I said probably earlier in the video, is you need to go into your retailer, have a look at this because it is the future and this is what's going to happen. The future and this is the way it's going to go. 6 to 12 months when there's more content there, when they're bringing out shows, they're bringing out dedicated channels, that's when it's going to take off. Now I live in Australia, so I don't know what it is like here in the US,